Hey, this is Joe Hafter from Breakthrough Basketball, and here are the 3 best dribbling drills that cover 3 common situations that are highly important to master if you want to be a high-level playmaker. Also, be sure to watch the end of the video. There are more important workout tips to help you dominate your competition. You can also find a free workout gift in the description below that will help you become an elite scorer.
So now we're going to get into something called the one-on-one foster drill. I like it because, again, another drill is going to make it game-like, and really you're going to work on as a ball handler be in attack mode to really get the defender on their back heels, attack and go finish at the rim, not thinking jumpers, thinking layup, 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 attack, get to the basket. So what we're going to do is have it set up to where we'll have Jacob with the basketball on offense, and they're both, defender has his feet, we're going to back up just a little bit. He's going to be right at the free throw line, having his feet like he's shooting a free throw. They're back to back, so defender is facing the baseline. So they're going to be making contact with each other. So when Jacob decides to release and going to half court, Titus knows it's live. So then Titus is going to sprint down to the baseline. He's got to touch a foot on the baseline. He's going to turn and he's going to sprint out to a closeout. And I want him at least get to the free throw line. Jacob is going to push the ball out in front of him in a speed dribble to where he's going. He gets there, he's touching his foot, and he's going to turn in a direct line, and he is in a speed dribble and attack mode. You're getting him on his heels. If the defender is like their chest to your shoulder, it's like a straight line drive. If it's chest to chest, I'm going to tell him to change direction of attack. If he cuts you off, make a double move, right? To attack and think layup, all right? Now, if defensively, if you can do it as a game, scoring points, but also the defender doesn't get out to the free throw line and camps in the lane, you can deduct a point for the defender, right? Or you can add a point for the offensive player with that. Besides if they score 2 points, you can give them an extra point if the defender doesn't get out there. So that way you don't have a defender just camping in the lane. All right, you ready? Go, let's go. Good attack. Oh, good. So let's switch it up. So now we're going to have Titus going to be offense, face this way. Jacob's going to be turning his back, facing the baseline. This works on defensive closeouts as well. You get your back to back, and when you release Titus, it's live. Push the ball in front of you. Turn direct line, be in attack mode. Good, good. Now, if you notice Titus, you could also do this. Let's do this, Jacob, be on offense. Titus going to be on defense. What Titus did, and then now you can work on this, like I was having Jacob just go, he had to go to half court. Now I'm going to tell Jacob, you can distance it out, where now he's got to go touch the opposite part of the circle on this end. So now you ought to be able to, on this, defensively, we ought to be able to get Titus, we ought to be able to close out close to the three-point line coming at him. So this is more live ball moves, attacking, getting the defender on their heels, be in the mode that you're attacking the glass, going to score, right? And then finishing through contact, okay? You ready? Go, let's go, let's go. Push it out, attack it. Good inside out, good finish. Switch it up, we'll show one more. So now we're gonna have Titus be on offense, Jake be on defense. Titus is gonna, remember, touch that opposite circle what you did earlier. Back to back, when you release, it's live. Push out, attack it. There you go, I'm on his heels, go move, go finish. So again, this is a great drill that you can do, little one-on-one, that you're simulating, kind of we call like small-sided games, like simulating game-like situations, right? That's really good, besides just doing one-on-0, to make it a one-on-one situation. So when you get in the games, you have a defender in these situations guarding you, you're not gonna freeze up, you're gonna be able to be in attack mode, you're gonna be able to score at a higher percentage and have more success. Now, another great one-on-one drill you can get into is we have it called tight cones, right? Some people call it like an alley drill. We're gonna call it tight cones. So you notice we have 8 cones here spaced out. We got almost like about 8 foot apart. So now what's gonna happen is Nick's gonna be on Kelvin. Kelvin can't go outside the cones here. He's gotta stay inside the cones beating him. So change direction, change speeds, attacking him, using his offhand, set it up. And he's thinking layup, 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 attack mode, right? Once he gets past these cones here, he can get a little bit wider out to still the attack mode, right? So you're guarding him, Nick, works on defense and offense, makes more game-like. You ready? You good, you got it, Kelvin. Get up on Nick, play, good. Good, change pace, using offhand to score. and they can switch it up. So then you'll have, Nick, you're gonna be showing it. You'll be on defense, Calvin, guarding him. Again, I want him like starting out at the beginning, defense up on it, where you gotta step, you gotta rip the ball, be strong with it. Somebody on you gotta create space. Good, there you go, there you go. Good, good. Good block out, one and done. And then what you can do in this, let's come on back here, Calvin. Now you can be right here. Say we can even do it to where now you might have the defender in between. So, you know, in between the first cone and the last cone, and we'll move the offensive player back. And now we're gonna give you a chance to attack him, right? Gain speed coming up like in transition. You're going attacking him, and now you can beat him really trying to get him on his heels in this tight space. Ready? Here we go, let's go. Good, so if you notice that, you can again back him up, now make him in attack mode, more of a live ball dribble move. So now you get the defender on your back heels, and then you're re-attacking him. So it gives you a little bit of both. Being able to have somebody defender on top of you, ripping through, being strong, and giving a live ball dribble in tight space to attack and go score. Now we're going to work on what we call one-on-one speed dribble. Now in a speed dribble, the one thing you want to focus on is you want to get the ball in front of you. Push it to where you're going, not to where you're at. Okay? It's going to be a little bit higher than a stationary type or your control type dribble where you have somebody guarding you. The other thing I want you to consider when you do a speed dribble is Coach K at Duke, he calls it the Duke speed dribble, but he teaches his kids to switch hands every time, especially more the center of the floor where defender cannot time a back tip. Now as we do this drill, something I'll work with kids on is this, is when they go up the floor, if a defender's coming on this side opposite the ball, we'll do cutoff dribble. We'll do cutoff to try to step across, get my shoulder, get my hip into him to bounce him off to create separation. Also, don't be afraid to use your offhand, active hand to ward him off. If the defender was on the same side the ball's coming, I go crossover to a cutoff and explode. So we're gonna do a one-on-one speed dribble. The idea is he's gonna be here, Titus, triple threat right above the block. I'm gonna have right here, Jacob's gonna be behind, having a hand right on his back here. When he starts going, stepping, put the ball on the floor, it's live. Jacob's gonna try to catch up with him, back tip, try to catch him. He's gonna try to maintain the advantage, right? To sustain it, to keep him behind him in gel, and to be able to create separation to go score. If Jacob does get ahead of him, now he wants to still be in the attack mode, get him on his back heels, work on what we've done before, change direction, change speeds, attack, go score, think layup, okay? So right here, it's a triple threat, whenever you're ready. Good, Duke speed dribble, go, good. Now you can switch it up where now Jacob, you go. And let's so we're going right hand, went right hand up with you, we're going right hand to start out. Again, you could go Duke speed dribble, you can switch it up. You can sit there and just go right hand, whatever you want, but think about the cutoff dribble, right? The crossover to cutoff, whatever you need to create the advantage. Sustain it. Good. And notice how Jacob did that. If you notice how he slowed down, he looked at Titus, slowed Titus down, he went toward Titus, Titus backed up, and then he exploded forward and created the advantage. So again, this is a great drill to work on in a transition setting when you got a defender guarding you, behind you, and you're trying to go score a layup, to understand how to use your body, to change the pace, to create the advantage, to maintain the advantage, to go score and be successful on the floor.
Here's a fun way to keep these drills fast-paced and competitive. You and your partner can simply play a game of 3 for each drill. Take a 1-minute break, then go on to the next drill. This will ensure a high intensity that will better prepare yourself for the demands of a real game. I'd also advise to practice against different types of players. Short and quick, long and tall, etc. You don't want to become a one-dimensional player by constantly practicing against the same person. By practicing against multiple types of players, you develop a well-rounded skill set to beat any type of player you will face on the court. If you want access to free workouts and drills to improve your ball handling and scoring skills, click on the link in the description below. And make sure you click the subscribe button to get Breakthrough Basketball's latest videos. Thanks for watching.